Good Morning Texas Home and Wealth, sponsored by Rodney Anderson with Supreme Lending.
425. Whoa, let's confirm this. 425, sir. I'm at 425's here.
The housing market is still in the early stages of recovery, but if you're a buyer, you know it's already hot out there. A very tight supply in markets across the nation is leading to bidding wars. So how do you emerge the winner in a bidding battle? Let's get those answers from the dueling mortgage expert Rodney Anderson and realtor Colleen Frost. Hey guys, great to see you.
Good morning.
All right, I know you guys have several ways to win the bidding wars, and at the top of your list you say get your financial house in order. What exactly does that mean?
Actually, I got the answer for this one. So yes, it's true. You want to have your finances in order. And we actually go a step further with our buyers, and we tell them that they have to have our PALs. And what I mean is you want to have a pre-approval. We always have all of our buyers call Susie Reed in Rodney's office and get their tax returns and incomes verified.
Right.
A, be aggressive. Be willing to come over list in this market. L, let the sellers know how much you want their home and maybe even give them a free lease back. And S, make sure you have a savvy, strong agent who's going to win the first time. And oddly enough, PALS backwards is spelled SLAP. So if you don't have our PALs, you're going to get slapped around in this market.
We don't want that. Rodney, you say come in fast and come in strong.
Man, in today's market, there are bidding wars that are happening. We're seeing sometimes 5, 10, 15 offers on a property. In fact, Colleen had one. She had 34 offers on one property. And when you see that, you're in these bidding wars. So you have to make sure, what are your goals? Do you want the house or do you not want the house? Because according to the Dallas Morning News, inventories in the state of Texas are their lowest levels in history.
Yeah, I believe that. What are some of the other things you're seeing people do to get that house?
Well, so we had a listing in Frisco last week. We had 62 showings, 28 offers in a day. And what I'm finding is if it's not cash, the sellers are not just looking at the highest offer. They're going to look at who has a pre-approval, not a pre-qual letter, pre-approval letter with a local lender like Rodney.
Okay.
Yeah, they're also looking at, you know what people are doing? Some of them, Carrie, they're writing letters.
Yeah.
They're writing letters to win. I saw one the other day. The gentleman was a military veteran, and he wrote how much they loved the house, how much they wanted to raise their family, that he was a military veteran, and that got the deal.
Yeah.
Unconventional deals. And like Colleen said, leasebacks on properties are very big.
Free.
Where people want to close quickly. Yeah. And we're also seeing where buyers right now are paying title policies, doing...
Someone gave one of my sellers in Wiley on a listing 4 Ranger tickets right behind the umpire, and they're thinking outside the box. They're coming
trying
up with
to
great.
woo these people.
They are.
You got to do it.
You got to romance your sellers.
Okay. You definitely have to show the love, as you've been saying. You don't want to be sappy about it, though, right? You want to be smart about it.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of times what you don't want to do is get where you're so far overbidding for the property. You want to make sure that you love the home. Just don't accept the home. Also, one of the things is be very careful. Just making an offer where it's sight unseen. We're starting to see people buy homes sight unseen, and they're making offers, and they're tying up properties. So make sure that you're pre-approved up front. Make sure you have an unbelievable realtor, because they are working their butt off in today's market. And a lot of these properties, ask yourself, do I love it or do I like it? If I love it, then start working on it.
We got to get someone like Colleen. You don't want to get slapped.
Absolutely. Have your PALs.
We got it. We got it. All right. So we love your radio show. It's coming up later this morning. What are you going to be talking about?
Every single day we talk. And today we're talking about bidding wars. We're talking about refinancing. Interest rates are moving higher, so a lot of people jumping in to refinance that and a whole lot more.
And you can't reiterate that enough. Really, now is the time to get in the housing market.
Rates are great.
Yeah.
Rates are great. We're seeing them move a little bit higher. This will get people, though. Susie Reed, my office, says, she calls it the procrastinate. That's the rate that you're going to receive by procrastinating in order to buy or refi.
It's always great advice. Now's the time. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Always enjoy seeing you. If you want to know more, give Rodney a call. It's 1-800-EXPRESS, or you can always log on to their website, rodneyanderson.com. We'll be right back after this.